Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Morgan, and today we're doing a CAS video for my future Let's Play that should be coming out sometime next week. So this Let's Play is going to be the Sims 4 Fantasy Challenge that was created by one of my friends, and it's a 5-generation challenge. The first generation that we're making today is the Unicorn generation. And the CAS rules are must have colorful hair and must have the friend of the world aspiration and outgoing trait, which I do give her later. The gameplay of this generation is so the story of this generation is you have always wanted to help people and spread love. You decided that you were going to live a selfless life where you could focus on giving to others. You gave up everything to live in a small house with only the bare necessities. You don't even have a TV. You pour your heart and soul into your work and everyone admires you for being so selfless. Even so, everyone has their weaknesses and yours is cooking. You love baking and cooking everything, especially cupcakes. You love your family dearly and would do anything for your family and friends. The requirements are complete the doctor career, but I do not have get to work quite yet, so I'm going to be doing the base game of that, which is the cooking career. And complete the friend of the world aspiration. Master the cooking skill. Have a max friendship with 3 Sims, not including your kids. Spouse counts. So that's that generation. And generation 2 is the dragon generation. So the CAS for that is must have red or orange hair, must be materialistic, and must have the fabulously wealthy aspiration. The story of Generation 2 is your mother was the envy of everyone. She was kind and generous and never kept anything for herself. You hated her with every bone in your body. You could never understand why she didn't keep her hard-earned money for herself. You made a promise to yourself that when you moved out, you would do whatever it takes to get rich, whether it's legal or not. Requirements. Complete the fabulously wealthy aspiration. Be despised by at least 3 Sims and have the criminal career. An optional is have the irresponsible character trait and have the heat-proof reward trait. Generation 3 is elf. The CAS requirements are must have pointy ears, must have music lover trait, must have the freelance botanist aspiration, must have vegetarian trait. The gameplay is growing up in such a hateful house, you became determined to advocate for peace and love to all things. You appreciate the world around you and love and nature. When you are playing your violin, it is like nothing anyone has ever heard. People travel from far and wide to hear your music. Your life revolves around the sharing music and beauty of nature with the world. Requirements. Must complete the entertainer career in the musician branch. Must max the freelance botanist aspiration. Must match gardening skill. Max violin skill, and max wellness skill if you have spotted. Gen 4 is the mermaid or siren. The CAS requirements are must have the romantic trait, must have the chief of mischief aspiration, must be female, must be non-committal. Gameplay. Your parents taught you to love all of nature, and you do, but that's not the only thing you love. You use your stunning looks to your advantage and love playing pranks on unsuspecting men. You're the happiest when you're in the water, and you're incredibly beautiful. You love practical jokes, but one time you accidentally went too far and accidentally killed your boyfriend. But you managed to move on and continue pranking others, just a little more cautiously. You have had to deal with many relationships, and the idea of staying with one person all your life terrifies you. As soon as things start to get serious, you flee. You have a secret passion for writing romance novels, and you give your characters the life you could never give yourself. Requirements: never get married, have at least 3 different relationships, leave someone at the altar, master the writing career in the author branch, master the chief of mistress operation, master the singing skill. You must have a pool and you must kill one boyfriend by drowning them. Werewolf is Gen 5. CAS, if male, must have facial hair, must have dark hair, must have the friend of the animal aspiration, must have glutton, dog lover, and loner traits. You love dogs, you always have, especially since your mom never paid much attention to you as a kid. And the kids at school always thought you were weird, and the majority of your childhood was spent with your dog. You've always felt you had more in common with dogs than any people you met. Once you move out, you get a bunch of dogs. And move to a secluded house where you could live your life in peace because you love animals so much. You decide to devote your life to helping them. You opened up your own vet clinic and became very successful. Even so, you keep a quiet life and no one knows much about you. The only person who knows anything about you is your lifelong best friend who you trust with your life. But maybe not with your dogs. The requirements are have several large dogs. Get a 5-star rating on your vet clinic. Master the friend of the animal's aspiration. Never have any close friends except for your one best friend who must work as a shelf. And you have 2 options at the end, which are either have your best friend move in with you, keep a platonic relationship and you die until you die and live happily, or you fall in love with your best friend and you get married and elope in the wilderness. I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I should be posting the first episode of this Let's Play soon. Let me know what you think, and I'm sorry my voice is so annoying, and subscribe if you can. Love you all.